Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another episode, and today we're checking out something that has been highly requested, has been in the works for the past month, another revisited review, of course, none other than the Pixel XL. And in case you missed out, this is Google's latest serving a flagship, and this is completely built in-house by Google, replacing the Nexus, but I kind of saw this one coming. Completely Google. If you haven't seen an ad for this, they've had a ton of them everywhere. That's Google for you, just doing their thing. So to start things off, I'm gonna talk about a couple of the things that still haven't won me over in my entire month using it. The first being the design. And sorry Google, I thought you would have had something better up your sleeve, and I thought I would have got used to it, or if this would have grown on me in the past month. It still really hasn't. So in one word, I'm gonna wrap this up by saying the Pixel and the Pixel XL just look dated. They don't look like they belong in 2016 from other phones that we've seen, and even when you compare it to the likes of the iPhone, I mean, it just looks basic. Basic emoji status right now, inserted. So the front 5.5-inch display, but just look at the size of that chin. It's huge, and I don't think we need that as we've got capacitive buttons on screen, and even the glass doesn't go edge to edge. It isn't curved. It doesn't have too much going for it. And maybe the same is said about the back. This skin makes it, of course, slightly better. This sleek all-white marble color combo goes perfectly with a white phone, and it covers up that dual textured backing, which, once again, not completely sold on, kind of caught my eye, but nothing crazy. And it even comes with a colored in Google symbol. That's pretty dope. Even the camera cutout, which I'll talk about in a bit, it's awesome, just kind of looks like a bit of an afterthought. And when you compare the Pixel to other flagships like the Galaxy S7, like the Galaxy Note, rest in peace. You will be missed. That was a beautiful phone, and even compared to the iPhone 7, which has a curved display, this guy doesn't really stand out. And for the money that you're paying, I think it should. And that brings me to my second point. This guy is pricey. Starts at $769 for the XL. We're getting into Apple territory. And that's a bit of a tough sell, no pun intended, but I think that's what's drawn me to previous Nexus devices, the price point having that stock Android-like feel, and here, we're just paying more money. There are a couple other minor little things. It isn't waterproof, it doesn't have wireless charging. I don't think those things are deal breakers, but once again, for $770, that's expensive to not have those options. All right, enough about the negativity. If you can live past those points, my experience on the Pixel XL has been hands down the best Google/Android experience that I've had on a smartphone. It's the first smartphone that ships with Nougat 7.1 out of the box. Hardware-wise, it's got the latest and greatest specs. It runs everything perfectly, not a hint of lag, not a hint of stutter, and the interface, stock Android. You cannot not love this. So you should love it, is what I'm trying to say. And what's won me over the most over the past 30 days has to be Google Assistant. You do a little long press on the home button. Hey Google, when is Manchester United playing next?
Manchester United's next match is on November 19th at 7:30 a.m. when they will be playing Arsenal.
How do I get to STK Steakhouse?
Sure, STK Toronto.
Can you remind me to post this Google Pixel YouTube video in 2 hours?
You want to save this?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Reminder saved.
All of that, hands-free. This thing is awesome. And the second thing which I'm gonna mention and talk a lot about is the camera. And I know there was a lot of hype when this phone first came out, supposedly has the best camera in the smartphone market. It's up there with the Galaxy S7 sensor, it's up there with the iPhone 7 Plus, the Google Pixel. You can interchange the three depending on which person you talk to. It's a great camera, it's awesome, you won't be disappointed if you grab it. And something that I've been super impressed with is actually the low light performance on this guy and the actual shutter speed. Clicking to focus is instantaneous. Taking photos is super fast, you won't miss a moment. and I haven't had one thing to complain about, and I know some things floating around on the interwebs, on the internet. It does have some issues with flaring. I've noticed that slightly, and Google has commented they're looking to fix that in a future software update, so don't let that sway you in the wrong direction. This camera is a beast. Once again, up there, near the top. I'll add 2 little pros on just like I did to the cons list. I actually really love having a headphone jack. I've missed this using the iPhone 7/7 Plus. I can just use my stock headphones. No need for a dongle. It's there and it just works. Second little minor thing which most people won't notice, whoever invented these home screens that move a tad bit, I can turn this phone on and off, stare at it for hours. You are a genius. Thank you. All right, so is the Pixel XL worth it for you? If you're looking for a device, Android specific, I think this is the way to go if you can afford it. I think there are better options out there if you're looking for more budget-friendly devices. Big shout out to the Axon 7, for example. Half the price of this device, has great specs, performs well. But if you're tossing this up between the Galaxy S7, S7 Edge, I think that the Pixel or Pixel XL is the way to go. It's a newer device. We already have rumors of the Galaxy S8. Grab this guy just for the stock Android-like feel and the awesome performance. But regardless, if you can live with an average-looking phone that is slightly more expensive than other Android choices, I don't think you'll be disappointed with a Pixel XL. It is the best Android experience that you can get at this current date. Go grab this. Google, not an ad, unless you want to sponsor me. Toss me those internet dollars, please. Hope you guys enjoyed this revisited review. If you haven't already, sub to the channel for more sweet content, and I will catch the rest of you in either one of my next episodes or in one of my vlogs. Peace.